Hey there. So in this video, what we're going to do here, and by we, I'm talking about me, my name is Mecca. What I'm going to show you is how Houston Tree Service, obviously you guys know Houston Tree Service in Houston, Texas, is getting a lot of calls out here in the Houston area. And just to show you how much money is here in the Houston Tree Service market, I just want to show you this little fact that we have from Home Advisor, which I'm pretty sure we all know. Home Advisor, we all know what Home Advisor is, and if you scroll down, top tree service cities by request. Houston, Texas is number 2, which means out of all the states and all the cities and all the states, Home Advisor says that Houston, Texas is the second most popular city for tree removal. So that just shows you how important tree removal is in Houston, Texas. So we have your competition here, Houston Tree Service right here. We scroll down and we see their site right here. So why am I showing you this site? It's because of this. When I type in Tree Service Houston, what shows up first? Houston Tree Service. Their website is HoustonTreeService.org, which is in the bottom left corner. We scroll down, it's the second one here. So why am I showing you Houston Tree Service in Houston, Texas? Why is it important that I'm showing you this when people are typing this in? Any person nowadays in the United States who is current and is not looking at old phone books to find tree service is probably going to use their phone. When they use their phone, they're going to go on Google. When they go on Google, how are they going to find someone who needs to cut down their trees? They're going to type in tree service in Houston, tree removal Houston, whatever. When I type in tree service Houston, how many people are going to scroll down to the bottom, click on the second page, and then look for a tree service customer down here? No one. No one is going to do that. So why would your company be on these lower pages? Why would your company not be the top one like Houston Tree Service? So what I'm here to show you is these guys are making a lot of money, and we're going to explain to you how. However, just to prove the point that when you're typing for this, people are only going to click on the first ads they see. They're going to click on the first maps they see. They're not going to click down here and scroll down and look for your business. They're not going to do that. And let's go down, and they're going to click on the first results they see. So Home Advisor, Gilbert, Yelp, they're not going to go down here as much. And I'm going to show you some data to prove it. So we have here Search Engine Watch. It's a big company, and they do research on stuff like this. So we know that Home Advisor said that there's a lot of money out here in Texas. So now we're going to show you that based off these search results, there's also a lot of money to be made. Number 1 position in Google gets 33% of the search traffic. So for all of you that don't know computer lingo, what that means is search traffic is obviously the amount of people who are going to your website. So let's just do a little introductory course. Search traffic. Let's say that there's 100 people who type in tree service in Houston. Search traffic means that let's say that only 5 of them go to this ad. That means the search traffic of this website is 5%. 100 people search and 5 go here, so that's 5% go to Adams Tree Service. Let's say that 18 of them go here. That means the search traffic of this site is 18%. Let's say that 11% of them go here to this Yelp page of Gilbert. That means the search traffic of here is 11 over 100, which is 11%. Let's say for this maps list, and let's say I click on it and I call or I go to the website from here, and 33 of them go here. That means 33% have chosen to go to this website. Why does that matter? If more people are going to your website, that means more people are going to buy from you. If more people buy from you, that means more money. More money equals more jobs, which equals you're able to pay for your kids' college and your school and your house and your mortgage and grow your business and whatever you want to do with the money. It buys you freedom. It buys you employees. It makes your business grow. It makes it that way you don't have to work so much. So let's move on. This article essentially said that the number 1 position gets 33% of the search traffic. Let's scroll down and let's see what it says. The higher position gets 33%, second one gets 18, third one gets 11, then 8, then 6, then 4, and then it goes down from there. As you can see, the lower you go, the fewer people see you. Number 11 starts page 2. On Google, the first 10 slots are on page 1, and page 2 starts at number 11, so we're able to see that right here. We could count 1, 2, 3, 4, however, we're not in the business of doing math. So we see that this is number 10 right here, Espinosa Tree Service. And if we scroll down here, Go into the top of the first page, this top of the second page, this is number 11 right here, which correlates with this. So you know they're not, so you know that's nothing. If we look at the exact numbers, we see it right here. 33, 18, 11, 8, 6, 4, and then it goes down from here. So essentially getting seen in the higher search results equals making more money. Making more money is obviously what we want. Getting more people to call you equals more jobs. After all, let's say 33 people call you. You would rather have 33 people call you asking for your tree service and even half of them buy than for you to only get like 2 tree jobs and they all buy. You'd rather have 33 people call you and half of them say yes, which is still 16 jobs or 17 jobs, as opposed to getting 2 people call you who just happen to be referrals and they say yes because that's still only 2 jobs. You want to get more jobs, you want to get more work. So let's move on and let's read through the rest of this article. So based off the results, the first page gets 91% of the search traffic. What does that mean? That means that the first page is making most of the money. The second page gets like 5%. So you might as well just be on only page 1. Page 2 will get you something, however, it's not going to be the same amount on page 1. Page 1 kills page 2. And even so, page 1, the top of page 1 kills. You see how the bottom of page 1 is like 2, 3, you know, it's a little bit. The top of page 1 is where the killing, that's where the murder, the slaughtering is occurring. So you want to make sure your site, whether it's through ads, is killing the game because they're making money here, and you're able to do this a wrong way. There's a right way to do ads, which is how you spend a lot of money and you waste all your time. And there's a right way to do ads, which is how you get a lot of money. Then there's the local. A lot of money to be made. These 3 are making a lot of money. These ones down here probably not making nearly as much because they're down there. And I don't want to have to click to find them. And then obviously these few up top, they're killing the game, and the lower you get, you know, the less likely people are to buy from you. And then down here, you don't even want to be here. So how are we going to analyze HoustonTreeService.org? What we're going to do, so we clicked on it, and here's how their site looks like. We're going to go into the details of it, and let's just analyze it. So first we see Houston Tree Service. Their website looks pretty nice. It's decent, and they have a lot of words on their first page. The first page, you want to have at least 500 words on the first page because it makes your website look more credible. If you have a lot of stuff to talk about, you look better. We're not going to go into the details why you want to have at least 500 to 1,000 words, however, we'll just leave it at that. Then you see next, they have a lot of pages on their site, Cypress, Dayton, Deer Park. They have all these sites. You want to make sure that you list your business where essentially you want to see the pages they have and maybe even like get some inspiration from what they have. Look, if you look over here at this tool that we have, it analyzes websites. Google says that they have 103 pages on their website. So if we click on it, they have a lot of pages on this website. What you want to do is essentially have pages, a bunch of content on the page, because the more content you have on your page, the more credible you look and the more authoritative. Authoritative means how much authority your site has. The more you have, the more pages you have, the better it looks. So if you have more pages, it'll make your site stand out more and you'll be able to creep up and have higher spots. Also, you want to make sure that you have a clickable number. This is not clickable right here. So if I wanted to call, I'd have to take out my phone. You want to click it. That way I can just call instantly. And also we're going to go into some other different tactics. What we have here is link domain, so backlinks. So if you see it has SEMrush subdomain backlinks. What these backlinks are is they're essentially votes for your sites. You want more sites to refer you, and the more sites that refer you, the more that your site gets boosted up. There's this tool called Majestic, as you can see. You type in HoustonTreeService.org, you see that they have a trust flow of 8 and their citation flow is 31. That's not great. You want your citation flow, trust flow and citation flow to be at least like 80%. So based off what they have a lot of citations because as you can see, they have 76 sites saying yes, 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 they're great, they're great, they're great. However, a lot of those citations may not be high quality because the trust flow is so low. So what you would have to do in order to beat these guys is you would essentially have to get your trust flow to be a lot higher and make it so that way your trust flow is at least 9 and your citation flow 31, and then you'll beat them. Ideally, you want to own the market forever, and you want your site's trust flow to be so high and your citation flow to be so high that no one is able to dominate you. And this is an example of it. Let's just type in google.com and let's see what their stats are. 99 and 100. 99 and 100. If your sites were that, you would probably own the market for a very long time. You want to own the market for all time. And obviously, Google, which we all know and trust, has 99 and 100. HoustonTreeService.org, as we just saw, has 99 and 100. Has 8 and 31. If you're able to beat those stats and get higher up and not be at 8 and 31 and get close, you would, by all means, probably conquer the market. There's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do it will make your site show up on page 10 and then you will never be seen again and then you will lose money, which is the exact opposite of what we're trying to do here. So all in all, this video just shows you what Houston Tree Removal is doing, how you're able to get at it, make some money. Houston is making a lot of money. Home Advisor says it. You probably want to figure out how they're doing it so well, how you rank up in ads, how you rank up, whether it be from ads, maps, or organic, will determine how much money you're able to make. And this is just an intro of who's talking to you in the background. This is me. This is Mecca right here. And this is the website right here. Essentially, this is the spiel. The person giving this to you, what we're here to do is we just help people get more customers, pretty much. We explain the whole situation, we explain the whole concept, and what we're here to do is help you get more tree service leads. Get tree more service business, that way you're able to be up here in this spot right here. So with all that said and do, respond back with any questions or just send a message, and by all means we look forward to talking to you and helping you get those customers.